Alright, welcome back. This is my first game of the Winter Wonderland Tournament that I played in Arkansas. It's been over 2 years since I last played a competitive over-the-board chess game. So I wanted to actually analyze it a little bit, review it. So I want to start off just by kind of going through the game. I might make a few comments here and there, and then we will run it through the computer analysis review. So let's get started. So I'm white here. My opponent is unrated 9-year-old girl. So with unrated players, you never really know what to expect. They could be overrated, underrated. I myself believe I'm underrated currently. So I was hoping to win, obviously, but unrated rather, you never know what to expect. But here we go. I started off with d4. I want to play the London. So that's what I do, just typical London opening here. So just getting, just developing my pieces. Knight to f3. I'm taking, obviously in London you want to take control of this square. So add another piece, getting it out, and also accomplishing my goal here. If I remember correctly, I want to say here I considered moving my pawn to c4, but I chose not to do that. I believe it was Hikaru recently said something like, especially with younger players, maybe I would even say intermediate players, just if you know the opening, just basically play that opening, unless you are forced to play something else. So I played c3, just doing the standard London opening. Again, just getting my pieces out. Here is pretty common in the London. So I obviously, if you're playing the London, typically you want to move your dark squared bishop back to g3. So that's what I do. I would love to exchange now if she would take my bishop, because then if my pawn takes, I open up the rook to attack the h pawn, and then maybe later my bishop would attack it, and then maybe I get my queen. So we can have a nice little attack going on there. But she doesn't do that. She develops her bishop. Here, I decided, you know what? I think I actually want to take that. The queen's no longer defending that bishop. Maybe this will cause a weakness. You see the evaluation bar does go down by 0.2, or maybe 0.1 now. So maybe it wasn't the best move, but I still don't think it was that bad. She recaptures. So we got a pawn structure. That's messed up a little bit. All right, just continuing some development. Move my queen to c2. It's a pretty common spot for the queen here, as we are lining up down the battery here. It's kind of a reverse battery of what you often want, but we're attacking where the king might castle. Alright, I think at this point I was like, alright, she's actually in a pretty good spot, I felt like. So, because if I capture with my d-pawn to the e5, she can recapture back with her d-pawn on d6, and then she no longer has really a weakness. No double pawns. But I still did it. Because, if you notice, if I don't take, her pawn can come here, and we got a fork. So I take. She takes back. Push. Exchange again. So here, looks like computer says I am pretty good here. However, I made a move that the computer does not like. I'm still a little puzzled. I still think this is a decent move to do here. And if you see something that I'm missing, let me know. But my thought here was I'm attacking the king has to move. So therefore I'm taking away castling rights. Computer wants me to castle long here. However, I went bishop to d5. Bishop takes d5. And then I castle. I was thinking I could get a soft pin on the bishop. I thought that might be nice to have. So she moves her knight, which actually allows me to take this free pawn. So I do. Queen to d6. So look at the evaluation. I'm up by 4.8, 4.7 according to the computer. But I just moved my pawn here to give some reinforcements to my knights. She goes to queen to f6. This is unfortunately where things start falling apart for her. Hopefully you can see it. Knight. Right, we got it. What happens to go here? We get a fork. King and queen. So she's down a queen now. This should be a pretty easy win for me. So now it's a check and her bishop will be lost. So take the bishop. The rook goes here. Doesn't really do a whole lot, to be honest, and it does allow for a fork. If I move my knight from g5 to e6, would be a fork. These guys. So I could take the rook here, but I actually go here first, which pushes the king away. Looks like I have a mate in 7 force mate. Spoiler alert, I did not see that. So I go here. Okay, let's trade rooks too. She doesn't want to trade rooks. But I say, you know what, let's trade rooks. So I take. So computer says mate in 4. I obviously did not do the best move. But I'm lighting up my queen to do a discover attack. She pushes her h-pawn. I move my rook. Let's get the rook in the action. She goes here. I say, you know what, I actually don't need my rook. I go here. So let's check. Check. Checkmate. So there we are. So that is the first game. So let's hop over to the computer analysis, or game review rather, and take a peek. This is the game review. So obviously this says I played 85.5%. Overall, I'm happy with that. I'm actually rated 907 when I entered this tournament. So again, I believe I am underrated. She played 70%. So that's that. If we look here, it does say I have 1 miss, but 0 blunders. What I'm looking primarily for at my level is I'm okay with inaccuracies unless it's an obvious inaccuracy, such as like maybe if a knight for a queen, or a queen for a knight rather. So it might say I had an inaccuracy, but I actually lost material. That's what I want to avoid. These mistakes and misses, I might take a look at those and see what those were and see if I need to be concerned about those at this point. So I'm going to go rather quickly here. So they're saying that was a mistake. Let's show moves. So it's hard for me to really see what the big mistake was there. If you see something, you can leave me a comment below. Alright, so this, obviously the computer saying overlooks an opportunity to attack a pawn chain. Which actually I see what they're saying, but she'll get there. Well, it's an inaccuracy, so we're gonna keep moving. This actually threatens to win a bishop. Let's see moves. Gotcha. So it would be a knight for a bishop, is what they're saying. Yeah. Okay. Alright, let's see here. This allows the opponent to eventually win material. Oh. My goodness, I did not see that. Obviously, but that actually makes me feel better that they're saying like this. My knight was okay, just they're saying to play it later. My knight to d6 rather. Okay. Alright, so here I go. So that's why this is a miss. That was kind of a complicated mess. I'm actually not too upset about that. I think 907 or even 1400 on chess.com, I'm okay with that. So notice here, it says inaccuracy, but I'm also threatening if she moves that knight of 2 pieces attacking the f7 pawn. But she does defend it, so which was good. Get my knight to safety. Alright, this allows... Alright, this, while technically is better for me, 2 knights, I think I might actually be more comfortable not doing that. That's just my comfort. I probably would still end up winning this, but that's, yeah, not quite my comfort, at least at that level, and being able to see all that. I'm not there yet. Let's see what this says. Through a fork. Oh, right. Because oh, I missed. Oh, that might have been one I missed. I saw after I played the move. I'm trying to remember now, but yeah. So because this is pinned, I could go here and win the. Oh, the thing is though, if I do that, do it again. Takes. Oh, I guess that would have been an 8 for a 10 as far as point pieces. So they captured 8 points of mine versus I got 10. That probably would have been better, but. And the rook's not active. Alright. Should have considered that a little bit more, I think. But, took a free pawn. So, all in all, very happy with this game. Trying to think what happens. Even before that, I got a cool piece out of it. I could have played that knight move, right? Yeah. So all in all, hey, what do you guys think of my first chess game back over the board? The things that you think I should have seen, should have missed, leave me a comment below. I haven't really made chess videos like this, so if you have any suggestions on creating more content like this, if you like this, leave me a comment below. Thanks for watching.